When I first started watching wrestling, the women didn't have elimination chamber matches, and then now being able to be a part of it, this is all I've ever wanted to do. This isn't just a hobby to me. And now that I get to be that representation for young boys and girls, you know, she's also Latina. I can do it too one day.
Cabalga Universo WWE, yo soy Marcelo Rodríguez y les doy la bienvenida a la previa de WWE Elimination Chamber. Y hoy tenemos a una invitada de lujo para no variar. Es una de las superestrellas más prometedoras de WWE. Con raíces mexicanas y puertorriqueñas, ha hecho historia en NXT y ahora busca una oportunidad dorada dentro de Elimination Chamber, la cámara de eliminación. Roxanne Perez, es un honor tenerte en la previa de WWE. Welcome, Prodigy. How are you doing? So good to see you.
I'm doing great today. How are you?
You're good. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation.
Good. Thank you for having me.
No, our pleasure. Congratulations, by the way, on qualifying for the Elimination Chamber match. How did it feel for you to secure your spot by defeating Raquel Rodriguez, especially with all the chaos caused by Bianca Belair and Naomi during the match?
It felt amazing. I mean, I obviously didn't need Bianca or Naomi's help because I'm the prodigy, but thank you. Thank you for your service because now I have the chance to go to WrestleMania, everybody's biggest dream. And within 3 years of being here, I'm not even a part of the main roster yet. I'm still NXT and I'm gonna go to WrestleMania.
Yeah. You're gonna go to the Elimination Chamber. Wow, that's huge because the Elimination Chamber is known as one of the most brutal matches in WWE. It is said that once you enter the chamber, you will never be the same. How are you preparing physically and moreover, Roxanne, mentally for the challenge, your first chamber?
Honestly, I feel so ready. It's definitely different to prepare for, but I feel like I've been preparing my whole entire career. I've been a part of ladder matches. I've been a part of steel cage matches, weapons wild, no disqualification, devil's playground. So I've got a lot of experience and I have a few tricks up my sleeve for this match. So I think it's gonna be fun. And I feel like it's like a little playground, to be honest.
It's hard to believe, but coming from you, I totally understand. Well, if you win, you just mentioned that if you win the Elimination Chamber, you will face Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. How do you feel about the potential battle that you would have with her, knowing that you will be facing one of the most dominant women in WWE history?
So I have had experience wrestling Rhea Ripley before on NXT, and I did come up short, but I wasn't who I am today. I wasn't the wrestler that I am today. I maybe was a year into being in NXT, so obviously I wasn't as prepared as I would be now. So now I think if I were to step in the ring at WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all, with Rhea Ripley, I think I would become the Women's World Champion.
Would be a battle that we'll love to see, for sure. And you're no stranger, by the way, to making history. NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, two-time NXT Women's Champion, Breakout Superstar, Idol Survivor Challenge winner. You just set a new record in this past Royal Rumble, and you don't look to stop at any time soon. How has your journey in WWE shaped the competitor you are today, Roxanne Perez?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I've evolved so much since I first stepped into the WWE. This was my biggest dream ever since I was 10 years old, since I could remember. I started putting in the work at 13 years old. So honestly, for 10 years, I've been working towards the WWE and stepping in. At first, I was nervous. I wasn't fully confident in myself, but after a while, I started realizing that I shouldn't just be in awe that I am stepping alongside the role models that I used to look up to. Now I realize that I'm going to be better than my role models, and I'm working every single day to make sure that that happens.
And growing up as a fan, did you ever imagine yourself competing in a match as intense, dangerous, grueling, and devilish like the Elimination Chamber match?
Yes, I did. I always imagined myself, and it may sound crazy, but growing up, when I first started watching wrestling, the women didn't have Elimination Chamber matches. They didn't have Royal Rumbles. They didn't have those. But I watched the men, and I knew that one day the women would make that happen. And being able to, during my journey, see the woman make it happen, and then now being able to be a part of it is amazing. So, like I said, I've always imagined myself here. This is all I've ever wanted to do. This isn't just a hobby to me. This isn't just something I do. This is my entire life, and I'm going to make sure that I create a legacy that people are going to remember.
They made it happen, and now you're opening new doors for new generations to come after you. And that is awesome. That is awesome. The chaos during your qualifying match played a big role in your victory. You were able to take advantage of the situation and prevail. Bravo. Do you think that the unpredictable nature of the chamber would actually play in your favor? For instance, any particular number that you would like to enter with?
You know, honestly, I'd love to start off number one. I'd love to start off and make it all the way and win it all. I think that, you know, I just created a record-breaking number at the Royal Rumble, so I think I can easily do it. Start out at one and win the whole thing.
Wow, that would be incredible to see. And you have been called the Prodigy for many reasons since you arrived in WWE. Do you feel, Roxanne, any pressure living up to that expectation, to that nickname, especially now that you're taking your career to new levels?
At first I did. Like I said, when I first stepped into the WWE, I was called the Prodigy, but I definitely felt like I had to live up to that name and make sure everybody knew why I was called that. But now as I've evolved, I think everybody knows why I'm called the Prodigy. At 23 years old, I've made history, and I've proved that I'm a master inside of that ring. So yeah, I think I've cemented myself as the Prodigy.
Now it is very clear for us why you are the Prodigy. Very clear. I just wanted to know your point of view. Facing top superstars like Bailey, Raquel Rodriguez, Meiko Satomura, Jordan Grace, Julia, just to name a few, and now potentially Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, shows how far you have come in such a little time. And this is just me trying to satisfy my curiosity. Indulge me, please. Who has been your toughest opponent so far, and why?
Honestly, Meiko Satomura. She is a living legend, and that was a dream match of mine since I could remember. And I'm sure, I don't know if you remember, but I got stretchered out during my second match with Meiko Satomura, and I did come out with the victory, but that match was so tough. Meiko is the toughest woman I've ever stepped inside the ring with, and that match really took it out of me. And you know, I came back better than ever. So, but yeah, I think Meiko Satomura definitely would have to be my top answer.
I want to be very honest. I shed some tears that day when I saw the match. It was so beautiful. The match was so incredible. I still remember the match very well. It was beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And inside the chamber, for you, for the Prodigy, who is the one to beat?
Honestly, the person on my mind is Bailey. I need to beat her. I need to pin her. I need to show her that, you know, I'm not the same girl that she met when I was 15 years old. Just so excited to meet her. No, I am better than Bailey. She is not on the level of the Prodigy, and I'm going to make sure that she knows that, and I'm going to make sure the entire WWE universe knows that.
I guess the way you guys feel one about the other is going to help cause more chaos inside the chamber, for sure.
Oh, I bet. I can't wait to throw her into that steel cage.
For sure. Roxanne, NXT offered you a big platform to shape your career. We often hear great comments from top WWE superstars about their NXT journeys. How has been the journey for Roxanne Perez?
Oh my gosh. Amazing. You know, I always thought stepping into NXT that the only history I could make would be to become the youngest NXT champion ever, and I wasn't able to secure that, but little did I know that I would be able to make so much more history, and that history would be mine. You know, the first ever breakout tournament winner, the first ever Iron Survivor, you don't get to do many first evers. So to be able to do that is amazing. And all the coaches have helped me so much in my growth. Sarah Amato, Terry Taylor, Fit Finley, Matt Bloom. I could go on, but Shawn Michaels believed in me since I first stepped into NXT. And I think because he saw a lot of himself in me being small, and I think he knew how bad I wanted it, how bad I wanted to succeed. So to have one of the greatest of all time have that belief in me, and give me all the opportunities that he's been able to give me, I'm so grateful for him and for the time that I've had in NXT.
And as someone with Mexican and Puerto Rican roots, how has your heritage influenced you in the way you represent yourself as a superstar in front of the whole world?
Yeah, my heritage is so important to me. I think growing up and seeing representation of myself on screen really made me believe that I could do it one day. And so now that it gives me the chill saying, but now that I get to be that representation for young boys and girls to look at me and say, oh, she's also Latina, I can do it too one day. I think that is my favorite part of being able to do all of this. And, being from a small town, Laredo, Texas, right by the border, and making all my dreams come true. I think that's proof to everybody from around the world. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what you look like. It's so possible if you just really, really believe in yourself and put in the work. It's so possible.
It's incredible, Roxanne, because you do things for yourself, for your career, and you probably don't have the exact number of people that you are influencing at the same time around the world. It's incredible, the power that you have when you enter the ring. It's incredible.
Thank you.
Yes, Roxanne, thank you very much for joining us on La Previa de WWE. We hope to see you back soon, maybe with some gold on your shoulders.
Maybe.
Listen, Shawn Michaels won his first chamber. So did The Undertaker, Roman Reigns, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss. Maybe Roxanne Perez is the next. Who knows?
I think so.
We wish you nothing but the best, Roxanne. Thank you very, very much. And don't forget that you always have a place here. Please come back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'd love to come.
Thank you for coming. It was a pleasure to see you and to speaking with you.
Thank you.
Y bien, amigos, allí la tuvieron Roxanne Perez. Qué increíble, la prodigio que tiene un futuro prometedor en WWE y nos llena de orgullo verla crecer. Esperamos tenerla muy pronto por aquí nuevamente, como dije antes, quizás ya como campeona. La mejor de las suertes para ella, y a ustedes les recordamos que no se pueden perder WWE Elimination Chamber en vivo desde Toronto, Canadá, este sábado 1 de marzo a las 7 p.m. hora del este, 4 p.m. hora del Pacífico por Peacock dentro de los Estados Unidos. Y para México, Centroamérica, Sudamérica y España lo podrán ver todo por Netflix. Muchas gracias por habernos acompañado hoy en esta edición especial de la previa de WWE Elimination Chamber. Nos vemos en Canadá en la celda. ¡Colga!